I got a drink up in my cup. Got a cup. Oh, here it is. What's going on, guys? Leopazzo Production. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you guys are not aware, you should go and check out my previous video on my channel so you guys can be totally updated on what's going on with the tank. But in today's video, we're going to be filling up the 125-gallon tank along with the 75-gallon sump that is paired together as a complete set and now is currently running with RODI water. And today we're going to be adding in the salt here by Fritz, the RPM, the Reef Pro Mix. It's my first time using this salt right here. I'm going to experience it and let you guys know my feedback along with you guys. Okay guys, so another thing I wanted to point out here, before I start adding the salt here to my sump filtration system and my 125-gallon display tank, I'm going to be removing my protein skimmer. Yes, the protein skimmer is inside the sump filtration system right now. It is not on, and there's no reason for it to be inside there while I'm mixing the salt into my sump filtration and the rest of the tank. So I'm just going to completely remove it, rest it here on top of the sump filtration or even here off to the side. But it's just another thing to consider. If you have any equipment that's inside your sump or your tank that doesn't really need to be there while you are mixing salt for the first time, any extra equipment or pumps that you would like to remove, go ahead and remove those. So I'm going to be removing the skimmer so it doesn't take the beating from the salt that I'm going to be mixing, and you guys will see what I mean shortly once I start adding it to the sump filtration system and it starts filtering through, or should I say filtering, should start cycling through the sump filtration and then getting pumped up back into the display tank and then back down. So that's overall what's going to be happening right now. Let's go ahead and start adding this salt to the sump filtration for the first time. You ready with me? Let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to take out the skimmer. Let's take out the skimmer. Oh yeah. See what happens when you film? This is what happens when you film and you're trying to do reef keeping stuff. You're doing stuff one-handed and then you forget to do things properly sometimes. I think I need a full-time cameraman, man. What do you guys think? Or maybe I was gonna get like a GoPro, like strap it to my head here, and everywhere I move it's like bam 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 bam, just follow me around. But okay, so skimmer's out of the way. I know that it's pretty secure here. I've had it here before. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Let's just leave that in there. And now I can simply add in my submersible pump here that I usually use. I can just throw this in here, right? Put that in there, and I can simply power it on. Okay guys, so just to give you an update, I have now put approximately half the box of this salt for the fish tank, and I'm going to check the salt level here, and it looks like it is not there yet. It's a little bit low still. Okay guys, just to give you an update, in the last half an hour or so, I've put approximately half the box of this salt for the tank, and I've used the submersible pump that's currently still in there right now, and it definitely helped. I put it from chamber to chamber to kind of stir up the salt that was sitting towards the bottom of the sump there, and the power heads, I did lower them down to the bottom end of the tank, you can see, to kind of stir up any of the salt that may be sitting at the bottom of the tank there. So that's what I've done so far. It's sat about for approximately at least a good half an hour to an hour, and now I just got my salt meter here to test the salt level, and it still looks that it is a little bit low. So that is what I was assuming what was going to happen once I've placed approximately half the box here. So we need to add a few more cups of salt. So I'm going to slowly add approximately, call it maybe 2 cups, wait 10 minutes, give it a test, add another 2 cups, wait 10 minutes, give it a test, and go from there and see what 2 cups gives me after 10 minutes of it mixing up or so, and then we'll just get it to the right spot. 1.026, 1.026, that's the ballpark that we're aiming to get right now. 1.025, 1.026 in that general ballpark. Okay guys, so after a few hours of letting the salt mix through the system, and I was checking the salt with my hydrometer here, and you can see that I reached the desired level of 1.026. The hydrometer that I'm using, the numbers, you can't even really see it. They're kind of faded out after some years of use, and therefore I'm kind of just going by memory because I kind of remember the angle of the needle. So once I got into that general ballpark of where I thought I was going to be in the right range of salinity, I made sure that I got my refractometer, which is definitely more accurate than the hydrometer, and I calibrated the refractometer right here, and I went ahead and checked the salt level, and believe it or not, it was actually pretty accurate to the hydrometer. So I am right now sitting at 1.025, 1.026 in that general ballpark, and my auto top off is still not set up, so I plan to do that in a near future video, so definitely stay tuned for that, because an auto top off is going to replace the evaporated water that evaporates from our tank daily. So it's going to kind of help us with keeping the tank low maintenance. I had one set up before. I'm going to be using a gravity fed auto top off. If you guys are not familiar with that, I'm going to be showing you guys in the upcoming videos. But for the most part, this video looks like it's a wrap. I kind of just shared with you the process of me setting up my 125 gallon in the previous videos. In this video, I'm showing you how I'm basically going to be adding to the salt, and I just added that submersible pump in the sump filtration system just to kind of help me, you know, mix up the salt a little bit better. And also, as I mentioned, removing the protein skimmer and any extra equipment that you don't want to kind of get beat up by the salt being mixed in your tank for the very first time. I'm curious to know if you guys do the similar method as I do. Maybe you guys mix it in a Rubbermaid container first. Maybe you guys just throw it in the display tank. I'm curious to know what you guys do. Let me know down in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't checked my music video out, my latest one, which is called All I Need, Leopazzo, featuring Devin and Books. Go ahead and check that out. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Just type in Leopazzo, All I Need. I'm definitely interested to seeing you guys on the next video. Much love, Leopazzo TV. Go ahead and subscribe right now if you guys haven't subscribed. And for all of you that have subscribed, much love. You guys already know you guys have helped to grow the channel to where we are today. I cannot do it without you. So if you guys reached it this far into this video, if you guys are still supporting the channel, if you guys are new here, join the community. Much love, you guys. I got a drink up in my cup. Got a cup. Oh, here it is.